Ahoy, you dirty crypto pirates. What the fuck is up? Or I don't know what RG3 would normally say in this situation, but good to be here with you on Discourse Syndicate tonight. We lost the captain, guys. We lost the captain. He something happened to him. I don't really know what it was. Something about China and potentially changing of the change of sorts. Let's just say he's going through changes. And I don't know what that means, but he left me here to, I guess, run this show. I'm not going to lie, I feel a little uncomfortable, but hey, we'll make it work. What's going on, Spike? What's going on, Liberty? Crypty Girl, ahoy. Hex Mac, how you doing? Colin Hexander, what's going on? We got Gimme Liberty. What is up, dude? The Sapper, Crypto Ewok, and Maddie Allen. Yeah, I'm just kind of lost at sea here. Came on this ship and there was nobody else here, so I just figured I'd run the show, you know. So what do you guys want to talk about? What's going on in old Hexland today? Crypto Ewok, did he get a VAD China? I see what you did there. I see what you did. What up, Joni Sachs? How you doing, man? Guys, it's another day in crypto. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Hex is on its way to the moon. It's kind of in its launch pad right now. So yeah, I don't know kind of hopium I can give you for today, except that we were supposed to meet with this guy from the Matic network. So this guy is going to be, I think he's kind of the founder, creator of it or something. And this could be that temporary gas saving solution, guys. So are you tired of terrible gas fees? Are you tired of, Daddy Vitalik taking advantage of you? Scared that you might have to go move and bow down to the almighty Binance chain? Well, worry no longer, Hexicans. Worry no longer, because hope is on the way. Help is on the way. Yeah. So I don't know what, everyone's been looking around for layer 2 solutions and all this stuff. I have no idea which one is going to win in the end, but we've got the technology. It exists right now. It's out there. So it's just a matter of who's going to implement it the best, right? So we got stuff like Matic, stuff like ZK Swap, which didn't really seem too great to me, to be honest. But with zksync.io, all this shit is out there today, like right now, and it works. I'm not going to lie, the experience, for a newcomer and that already has to learn about MetaMask and already has to learn about, how to do private keys and how to do Uniswap, you're hitting them with a whole different layer, guys. So what layer 2 is like a separate wallet. And I'm sure anyone in the any one of these Hexicans in the chat right now would have no problem figuring it out. But what always kind of like grinds my gears a little bit is we fucking think that everybody knows how to do what we do. But crypto's fucking hard. It's just hard. It's like, it's pretty it's annoying, right? The user experience is god awful. And what layer 2 is to me is just slapping another wallet on top of a wallet. And it's going to cost you fees to settle, right? So fees to get in, fees to get out. So we're not like done with gas fees, right? And then we need to go find liquidity. And yeah. It's not like I'm talking about all the problems. I meant to go off with the solutions, right? So it's really a solution. That's what we hope it to be. But man, let me show you guys what it looks like, huh? You guys want to see what it looks like? This turned into a coffee stream. I don't know if RG3 would know how to... I don't know if he would know which buttons to click. Just kidding, RG. Hope you're not listening right now. He might be listening. He's in the middle of some kind of a procedure, so we'll see. Let's see. ZK, no, it's Matic. So, all right. So here's another thing, right? On top of all this shit, the terminology that we're using, right? So I don't know why I'm in such a mood to point out problems today and not solutions. But guys, it's called Matic. There's a network called Matic Network, right? Matic Network lives on the Ethereum ecosystem, right? So it's like when you open Ethereum and you're connected to the mainnet, Matic Network is another network that you transact on. So you have to enter the RPC details, like all the server details and all that shit. You got to enter it all. Desmond says I look like an 80s porn star. Said it before, we'll say it again. Well, I'll take that, man. I've been called worse things. Hector Lara Quente needs some gold rings. Yeah, I got no rings yet, guys. I think the rings come when Hex hits $1. This is the Matic wallet that you're looking at right now. It's connected to my wallet and my Ethereum MetaMask, right? And all this shit looks the same, right? You swap one thing for another, but this is the on ramp, right? So this is where you go from your Ethereum wallet into your Matic Network wallet. Now, why am I telling you all this? Because these are the steps that you would have to do today in order to actually get literally free and instantaneous transactions, right? So on one hand, the problem is solved, right? We got free and cheap and fast transactions. Okay, it's as good as it gets. I mean, optimistic rollups, they work. Okay, and people have got them working. This is an implementation of that. But the technology is great. Behind the scenes and everything. I don't know how this is going to get mass adoption. I hope there's ways in the future that are being built towards having a one-stop shop. You know what I mean? Who's Dirk Diggler? Kinetics. Who's Dirk Diggler? Is that some of your Gen X bullshit? Because I'm about to Google Dirk Diggler right now. Maybe I shouldn't even be Googling this on stream. The Dirk Diggler story. A short 1988 mockumentary, short film written and directed, blah, blah, blah. It follows the rise and fall of a well-endowed male porn star. Well, thank you, guys. Honestly, I'm flattered. I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. You guys are just too good to me. You know that? You, Kinetics, you and Desmond, you just treat me so well. You just treat me so good. Oh, great. My fucking camera went out again. Well, guys, hope you didn't want to see my face. Don't worry, Kinetics. I'm not going to put that on the Google search screen. This thing only lets you share one screen at a time, bro. It's kind of hard to fuck up. It actually does make it kind of idiot-proof. But let's stop this. Yeah, something's fucked up. Let me get back in the room. Beer. I'm back. Did y'all miss me? I know you did. Blue Bum, Boogie Nights, the movie? No, I have no idea. I've never seen Boogie Nights. All these boomers are rolling in their graves right now. Children of the Grave said, I was only here to see your face later. Ah, don't leave, man. Come back. My beautiful face is right here, bro. Don't worry. I love that movie, Blue Bum. Fucking Blue Bum. What a name, huh? Blue Bum, I think you might win best Twitter handle or whatever. All right, so this is Matic Network, okay? I got it pulled up. So what you got to do if you want instantaneous and cheap and basically free transactions is you got to go to wallet.matic.network, right? None of these URLs are easy. Nothing about this is easy, right? It's just like the fees, right? This is what we do to get lower gas fees. And yeah, you guys, all the tech guys out there can say, oh, it's so simple, right? But I'm always thinking about just new people coming in because quite honestly, that's the only thing that matters. We can build the coolest tech in the world, but if nobody uses this shit, frankly, it doesn't matter. So you got to go into Matic. You got to convert your wrapped Ether or regular Ether into Matic Network Ether, right? And that's going to cost you about $35-$40. So you're still paying some gas. But once you're on there, you can somehow use Matic token to transact, and that saves on your gas fees, I believe. I mean, I don't even know if it saves on your gas fees. I think you just use it to pay fees, and it ends up being about 1 penny per transaction. Okay, so then from wallet.matic.network, that's your wallet. Okay, that's your L2 wallet. All right, so if you're following still, let me then show you. You have to go over to what's called Quick Swap. Quick Swap is the exchange, which looks exactly like Uniswap, except you're using your Matic L2 wallet on the exchange, right? So it probably would be nice if they could just integrate on the same website, that might take a step out of the equation, but I don't mean to criticize, right? Because this is actually really cool, right? This is instantaneous and free, right? But you just have to make sure you're connected to the Matic network. So I'm going to make a tutorial video about how to do this. And I know Brennan's making a lot of really good progress actually on this. He's been spearheading this whole thing. So shout out to you, Brennan. Yeah, we're meeting with the creator of either QuickSwap or Matic, one of the two. I'm not sure if they're exactly like the same people behind it, but I'd imagine there's some overlap there. And I really like what they've done because I'm really happy to just have that problem solved, right? My only concern is, what do we do about the experience of like, can we eventually embed L2 as just default part of MetaMask? There's probably solutions. Anyway, guys, I've tried it. It works. I tried it on, some other wallets, so don't worry about it. But we've actually got a decent amount of liquidity on there too. I think we got about $1.80, about 180,000. Yeah, and that's just money that's put up by the generosity of our own community, right? I mean, yeah, they're going to make money too, right? And one of the cool things that's attracting people over to QuickSwap is that when you put up liquidity pools on QuickSwap, you actually get paid in their Quick tokens. So that's kind of what all these exchanges are doing right now. They're releasing their tokens as incentivizations, basically, to get people to post up liquidity, right? Because there's small liquidity rewards, but like Richard says too, it's like when you're a liquidity provider, you're short volatility, right? So if the coin is going, sideways, that's great. You make money. But if the coin goes against you, you're stuck there being a liquidity provider. You can't participate in any of those sweet, sweet gains, right? So if you're the LP and Hex goes to the moon, you're just sitting there looking up and wishing you had a little piece of the action, right? So what a lot of these exchanges are doing right now is they're releasing it's called IDO. You've heard of ICOs, guys. Now get ready for IDOs. We're just going to keep changing the middle letter until we go through the whole fucking alphabet. But next year it's going to be, IGO. But, initial DEX offering, right? So an initial DEX offering is the native token that all these exchanges use. And they're basically just incentives, right? Because they're incentives for liquidity providers to get these tokens and then, I presume, dump on the heads of the plebs to make money and put it into real shit like Hex. I might be a little more shit talky today, guys. I'm just trying to fit in with the Discourse Syndicate vibe. So don't get me wrong. If anybody out there from Matic is watching, I don't mean to insult you personally, but I highly doubt you're there. So I'm just going to continue. Bitfinesse, does this result with a stake in the user's MetaMask wallet, or does the user have to have a separate wallet? What does that mean? Does this result with a stake in the user's MetaMask wallet? No, you can't stake on L2 either, right? So, like, once you're on L2, as far as I know, unless somebody invents an L2 way to stake, you have to go then settle those coins back onto your MetaMask wallet, right? So if you're getting in and out for one transaction, the way it is right now is you're still paying gas on the way in and the way out. So still kind of shitty, right? You're paying $60, 30 on the way in, 30 on the way out. And then obviously the gas fee that it costs to stake as well. Children of the Grave said, Coffee, you can say dick in your hand on this stream. Haven't you ever seen Archie? Yeah, I know. I don't know why I'm censoring myself so much. I need to fucking grow a pair, huh? Desmond says, I need some IDO, LOL. Maybe some IED might be good too. Yeah, man. Maybe some IED. IDOs are the next big thing, guys. I guess they're like next fucking Pancake Swap's probably doing one and all this other shit. What's the value, guys? What is the value? Well, a lot of people like to say the value is governance, right? Governance, apparently. That's the big thing. Except that it's the blind leading the blind out here, man. You don't want to give just every pleb on the street the ability to vote on the future of the decisions that your important blockchain infrastructure is going to be making, which is why generally a lot of these governance tokens are massively centralized in their ownership. And I think that's a good thing, right? But it's bad when it happens to Hex, right? It's bad when it happens to Hex. It's good in everything else because, oh, they're making us promises. They have a little pie chart and they're going to allocate 50% to marketing and 20% to Tim Draper. And now I can feel good when I go sleep at night, right? It's fucking disgusting, guys. Everything out here is an unregistered security. And people get mad at Hex. I don't know why. Maddie Allen says, drinking rum tonight? No, Maddie. No, I'm not, sir. Blue Bum says, not much gas on the way in and out, only 25 to 30 each way. Yeah. But think about that. Think about that statement, right? Only 25 to 30 bucks each way. That's still 60 bucks, dude. And it's like, I mean, earlier this year, we were doing transactions for $1, $1.50. You know, I respect the need. I respect the solution that exists. Let's say that. I respect the technology behind the solution. I wish I was more excited about the fact that that this was out. Anyway, guys, it's QuickSwap. This is it. Like, what do you want me to say? It's Uniswap on L2. It's cheap and free. Is this stream rated ARG? Ha, good one, Flames. Yeah, sell those airdrops. Why not? Just stupid advice from me. Yeah. I mean, everyone should be selling their air. I mean, I don't know how many of these airdrops are going to have long-term lasting potential, right? Swaps within are ridiculously cheap, good for DCAing and for traders. Yeah, good for dollar cost averaging and for traders. But it's like for stakers, it's like you're already paying gas once to buy and once to stake. So, it almost doesn't even really matter. You know what I mean? But yeah, getting traders off L1 will decongest the L1 network. That's true. Blue Bum. That's a good point. But you're also getting, I think you're automatically, just today, I think we saw a bit lower fees, right? So the fees are a little bit lower today. And I think that's because Binance stopped fucking up the Ethereum network. So it's so like borderline gangster shit what these big corporations are trying to do is like Binance allegedly, I can't prove this, but I think somebody showed that they were taking up some of the most volume as a gas guzzler on the Ethereum blockchain. So obviously this is tinfoil hat stuff, right? But I mean, you could see the motivation, right? Of course, Binance comes out with Pancake Swap, duct tapes a Pancake token onto it, and claims, we're better than Uniswap. We did it. We beat them. And what are they doing the whole time? They're basically like DDoSing Ethereum. It's the crypto equivalent of the DDoS. It's just basically just making a bunch of microtransactions and eating the gas fees until and virtually making Ethereum unusable, right? But the good news is that those kinds of attacks actually cost money. So you can't just sit around and pay gas forever. And the fact that, nobody really wants to do that, right? They're just slowly bleeding out. So I guess if any company would have the funds and the motivation to do it, it'd probably be Binance. But hey, I'm just making baseless claims. Don't listen to me. I'm just some guy on the internet, right? Literally just some guy on the internet. Children of the Grave. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a Hex solution, more of a degenerate trader solution. Yeah, this is like if you're making trades all day long, right? Because again, $30 to get in, $30 to get out. Whereas if all I want to do is buy Hex and stake it, it's $30 to buy Hex and $30 to stake it, right? Maybe a little bit more, but it's different. We're operating on a whole another level. Like us and Hex, we're just way out there. Like we're on the edge of the solar system, and everyone else is just trying to get a leg up. They're just trying to have a plus 20% day, get their little pump and move on to the next NFT and lose all their money. T-Don, it does matter. How can new people buy Hex if one Uniswap TX is 120? Well, bro, did you check today? It's always going to be different, man. It's not like a constant price. I checked today and transactions were actually a bit cheaper today. So that's why I'm saying that. I'm not saying it doesn't matter either. So I don't know where the fuck you got that from. Binance says, A Human said Binance gets a participation trophy. Yeah, that's right. Hopefully when degen traders will migrate with low gas fees. I don't know what that means. There are places like Ramp and Transact, which also, yeah. So that's another cool thing, guys. So Ramp and Transact can actually buy tokens straight to the Matic network. So that actually cuts out part of the fees. But again, then try explaining all that to like a noob, right? That just got Ethereum. Oh, by the way, you got to add Matic network and you got to go on Transact and make sure the Matic tab is selected. Otherwise, it's not going to go to the right place. And it's not hard for us. Again, it's not hard for us. But I'm just trying to have some empathy for the new guy, right? Hexadente, what's up, fam? How you doing? Let's see. Sammy said someone paid 200K for an NFT. Damn, that is wild. 200K for an NFT, huh? Is that like an all-time high? Imagine paying 200,000 of your dollars on a picture of a JPEG. Like I've seen some of these things. Like some of them are not hard to make. Like they're just, I could probably make some of these things in Photoshop. Some of them are kind of cool. Like they look cool, but also why would I be paying 50,000 for one? I don't really know. I can't see it. I mean, my thoughts on NFTs might be unpopular. I don't blindly hate them. I see some usage for them far in the future, but I think anybody buying them in the next year will get absolutely destroyed. It's going to be terrible. And what was I going to do? I was going to try to see what the gas fees are like today, right now. We just love crying about gas fees and crypto, don't we? Confirm swap. Oh yeah, that's big. That's a lot today. I just got 110. So you're not wrong, T-Don. You're not wrong. And I'm not saying that, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I don't even know what you thought I said. Belly Brand, good to see you, man. A human, a man who understands been catching them fish. Oh, that wasn't for me. A human said NFTs are cool, but not that cool. Yeah, they're not $40,000 cool. I mean, it's like Pokemon cards, right? When they first came out, it was like $5 for a pack or whatever, 10 bucks at the convenience store. I don't even remember, buying those or anything, but I used to buy them. I used to have them. And, I was a little kid, and at the time, I mean, you couldn't sell them for anything. And now it's 20 years later. And apparently there's a Pokemon card boom to go along with all this collectible shit, right? And it's kind of funny how it's all happening in sync, right? I don't know why it's happening in sync, but it's the everything bubble, and people are just throwing their money wherever they can. Plus, after this whole pandemic thing rolls over, I think it's going to be it's going to be fresh energy, economic stimulus coming out, and just, I think things are going to be pretty wild for the next few years, maybe even the whole decade. But I don't know, guys. Again, I'm just some guy on the internet. But someone paid over $1 million for an NFT. Holy shit, Desmond. I'd like to see this NFT. If you have a link to this NFT, I'd like to pull up the token that somebody paid $1 million fucking dollars for. Can you? Who banned David Morales? That's funny. Was he being naughty? David's a good dude. I met him in Florida. Escatar said there are some potential non-art use cases for NFTs. Yeah, I feel like, or even for art, like it's almost just kind of like a Patreon though. Like it's like, why don't you just support the artist by buying their merch? Like, because it can all be copied, right? That's the problem with art online, is even the concept of digital scarcity isn't really legit, right? And it's like people like sharing things, right? So if somebody makes a really cool song and only 10 people are allowed to buy it, or like 100 people are allowed to buy it, everyone's going to be wanting to hear the song, and they're going to be like, what the fuck? Show me the song, right? So someone's going to record it. Someone's going to bootleg it somehow. It might be a slightly shittier quality, or like, not the original song. But when you enjoy a song, or when you enjoy an album, do you always, I guess, and see that's kind of where the use case might come in. It's like, there is some value in having, a signed basketball, for example, like signed by Michael Jordan versus just a regular basketball. Like, yeah, you can play basketball, you can shoot hoops with both of them, but I don't know what I'm saying, guys. NFTs. NFTs. Despide to Jefe. What's up, Hexakins? How you doing? Brasology, RIP, David Morales. I know, banned by his own people, huh? Crypto Girl says Gary Vee is pumping collectibles, including NFTs. Yeah, I got to say, I think what Gary Vaynerchuk is doing is incredibly dangerous and irresponsible because he's not giving a disclaimer that, I mean, if Gary's holding these things and thinks they have quote unquote long-term value and doesn't see that, you know, you bought it at 1 ETH and the next person you sold it to paid 5 ETH, where's the price floor on that? There's no floor. There's no price that's been established over time. It's the most illiquid of markets. It's the most illiquid of all crypto things because there's no liquidity pool. You're selling items, like individual items. And so when the House of Cards comes out, I don't know if Gary Vaynerchuk is, you know, doing a flipping thing where he's just selling them onto the greater fool, but someone's going to get left holding the bag. Don't let it be you. T-Don says everything is pumping just because too much money printer. Yeah, I probably agree with you on that one. Nobody wants the USD. Well, a lot of people want the USD, but a lot of people that have the USD, they don't know where to put the USD, if you know what I mean. And we're putting our USD into crypto. Definitely do that tutorial on Matic L2 coffee. That'd be great. Yeah, sure, I will. It's basically just like, you know, go from MetaMask into Matic into QuickSwap, but it's a little complicated. So yeah, I will make a video. Like you got to pull up your MetaMask and like switch the little green dot where it says Ethereum mainnet. You got to change it to something else. HexMax says it's probably just fucking pixel art. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, okay. Let's say you had like a signed autograph from your favorite celebrity and they just chose to do that in NFT form. You know, that would have scarcity and that would be something that people might pay money for one day, right? But if you look on any of these platforms, and I'm not even going to mention the platforms because I don't want any of you guys going on there and looking around and saying, "Ooh, I like that little picture of a doggy," and then you know you're gonna get wrecked. But yeah. It's like someone's going to get left holding the bag. There might be a use case one day. It's just not going to be in the next year, guys. It's just not, it can't be, this can't be it. Like we don't know, you don't just start off and like, oh, we already made it, guys. No, you need long times of things to exist. Sammy, what's up, bro? What's up, girl? Old man Hex said, right, but what if you had the original Beatles White Album? Yeah, see, exactly. Like there is an element of scarcity in stuff, right? As Qatar says, proof of ownership, proof of authenticity. Yeah, I see what you're getting at. Brasology, greater fool theory with the NFTs. That's exactly what it is right now. I mean, if you go on these platforms and you see, today I was on a platform and I saw a guy selling pictures of, he was called Singularity, and he just sold these pictures of fucking like black holes. Like just it looked like I could have probably made it by like Googling what a black hole looks like and just copying that and messing around with it in Photoshop for a little bit. It was just fucking like different pictures of holes of different it was all these different size holes, and they're all circles, and some were big and some were small, and all of them were priced at least $2,000. So you tell me, what's a hole worth these days, boys and girls? Crypto Girl said coffee shutted you out, Brennan. Oh yeah, what's up, Brennan? I just said you know, thanks a ton for trying to actually be a solution and not just a whiny complainer in the chat. So Brennan's the guy, I mentioned this earlier. He's actually out there taking action and trying to get us to use L2 solutions. And I think what we've settled on, or what from his research, and he's researched it more than I, is that QuickSwap might be the one, the L2 solution, right? And I mean that by like in a temporary sense. I think eventually, you know, Uniswap v3 will be, I think, a force to be reckoned with, and then ETH 2.0, obviously. But yeah, in the meantime, we're going to need something. So QuickSwap, I think it's going to be QuickSwap, guys. And QuickSwap is only on the Matic network, and Brennan is able to collect a lot of liquidity also from the community. So thank you to anyone that did provide liquidity. Pretty badass, right? I just heard something, but never mind. Brennan said test out QuickSwap. Yeah, Brennan, I will. I'm gonna make a video. I already did test it out. It works, guys. Like, it works. It's instantaneous. It's free. Give Me Liberty says holes are good. That's very, very insightful commentary. Give Me Liberty. Thank you for sharing. Crypto Vince says, I learned my NFT lesson. I still have 3 unsold CryptoKitties from 2017. I'd like to see those, Crypto Vince. I'd like to see those. Are they good? Are they good CryptoKitties? Hexmax said, only that coffee found a pirate ship and took it over. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I'm just here trying to keep the ship afloat. Every time I try to plug up a leak, there's always a new one. I don't know what kind of ship they're running over here, but hey, someone's got to do it. Sammy Chica, I have heaps of kitties if anyone wants to buy them. You know what, Sammy? I mean, hey, NFTs are making a comeback. So if you got to get some kitties off your chest or out of your pockets, you know, you could probably find somebody on there on the old internet to offload your kitties onto. That sounds normal, right? That's just normal stuff. As long as there's nothing as long as there's nothing brown coming out of the hole. That's right. David Morales, I spoke to Joe. Is he okay? I'm not sure what you mean. I hope he's okay. Bristology says the Phoenix arises. That's right. David is back. Old Man Hex. They don't timestamp the original, so you know if it's a reproduction. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we're talking so much about these NFTs. They're going to crash, guys. They're going to crash. And maybe after that, maybe some of them will be interesting. I'd rather pay more for a whole sandwich than a half. Me too, Liberty. Again, with the wisdom. Korean investor, what's a whole worth? Well, the guy or the gal. That's up to you, Corey. To each their own, sir. The Sapper says, I sold Picasso sketch for a decreased estate. I sold a Picasso sketch for a deceased estate, $60K, and wouldn't give you $2 for it. But anyway, that's actually crazy. How'd you come along a Picasso sketch? Huh. We will need an LT for end staking at some point. Yeah, maybe we'll work towards moving stakes onto layer 2, but is layer 2 the end all be all, or is ETH 2.0 layer 1 going to be significantly better? Time will tell. Time will tell. I heard the 1 million NFT is of RH and his boxers. It's probably like exclusive rights to Richard Hart's boxers. Would you guys pay $1 million for that? What do you think? T-Don says, thoughts on the Kraken scam wick? I know for a fact my friend tried trading that this morning, my roommate actually, and he tried buying it at 700 and said that Kraken wasn't letting him execute the buy order. So I think it was actually faulty, something messed up with their order matching algorithm or something about their backend services. I don't think it was intentional. I think it was possibly due to high activity or something, but I actually don't think that it was intentional. I think sometimes they just have really shitty systems that can't handle the stress. Hexadente, offload those kitties on the interwebs. That's right, Sammy. Sell them if you can. Nobody wants to get left holding the kitty. Well, maybe some of us. Hexadente, you know what NFT stands for, right? I sure do. Stands for no fucking thanks. I convinced ROC owner of QuickSwap Telegram group to get on Discourse Syndicate next week and explain the merits of QuickSwap and speak to the security of this L2 AMM deck solution. Thanks, dude. Brennan, you're awesome, man. I'm hoping we could make closer ties with some of these guys at QuickSwap and Matic Network, and hopefully just start making some friends in crypto, right? We're so used to being the punching bag. Start making some connection and work our way in, right? And if these guys are actually going to treat us well, which it seems like they are, let's treat them how they treat us, right? So thanks, Brennan, for setting up an interview, and stay tuned. Maybe next week we'll be able to interview this guy and see what he's got to say. I'm curious about his plans for, making QuickSwap better. Bristology says, your hair looks glorious today. Thank you so much. I needed to hear that, Briz. Needed to hear it. I'm actually getting a haircut tomorrow. I was going to vlog it, and I still haven't decided if I want to get it all cut or just like a partial. Maybe I should let the people decide. No, I'm not letting the people decide. It's my hair. I'm doing what I want with it. I just thought it would make a good vlog, Crypto Coffee gets a haircut. Hexadente, very suave today, Coffee. Thank you, sir. Flame said, what's Vitalik's skinny ass doing? He needs to finish 2.0. It's fucking hard, man. It's hard. I have no idea they're working on it, right? They released the beacon chain. They've got these different phases. So they're going from phase 1 to 1.5, and they did that. But now they need to go from 1.5 to 2.0, and I'm sure it's just taken a long time. You don't want to fuck up when there's millions of dollars at stake, right? You don't want to be the guy that fucks that up. Children of the Grave said, I wouldn't mind holding some kitty, but that's just me. Me either. Brennan said they fixed like 7 problems I helped point out and got them to fix. That's awesome, man. I also realized another problem that it has to do with toggling between the plasma, between plasma and POC bridges. So Brennan, if you could let me talk to that guy. I found an issue on the front end with every time you switch bridges and you go from plasma to proof of stake, it fucks up and it doesn't read the balances again. So it's not rereading the wallet balances. Bristology knows hair. That's right. That's right. Give me liberty. Briz knows all about hair. He's a hair expert from studying others, obviously. Brennan says, spectacular community beats the shit out of any other L2 AMM DEX competing. Solution, for example, ZK swaps and Loopring. Yeah, I mean, Loopring looks pretty legit. ZK swaps, I was not impressed with. Yeah, there might be other runners in the league, but I'm gonna trust that Brennan did the research. Coin investor, can't wait for the comparison when I hear are you a Bitcoiner or a Hexagon? Yeah, that'll be funny. That'll be funny. It's going to be I think it's going to be nerdy to be a Bitcoiner. And it's already fucking nerdy. Who am I kidding? But, after this next bull run, right, if you're still talking about it, it's like, that's the old technology. It's kind of like, oh, why are you still talking about that? We have Hex, right? We have all this other great shit. It's going to be like you're still playing with your VCR. And now we got Blu-ray and Netflix. Kevin Pois says, Tomahawk. Oh, shit. Pineapple Express wants dreadlocks. I don't know. Should I do that? Called Children of the Grave. Said, Coffee, my hair was the same length as yours. I cut it all off. Did you? Did you just recently? What is it like? Did you feel like you were missing a part of yourself? That's what I feel like I'm going to feel like is like, I spent so long trying to grow this. And a year of progress can be wiped away in one day. But at the same time, I look pretty good with short hair. So give me liberty or give me Hex, says damn straight. CryptoVint says haircut poll sounds good. I'll make a haircut poll on Twitter. How about that? Day 43 says I like the Coffee Jesus Christ swag. That's right. I'm the Jesus of Hex. I'm born again. I used to be I'm a recovering Bitcoin maximalist, born again, Hex Jesus. Are there any of these L2 exchanges well audited? Yeah. About that. Hey, Brennan, can you send me the audits for QuickSwap and for Matic? Because I can't find them. I'm not going to lie to you guys and say I've read them or anything. I haven't even looked. I definitely should though. Randy, what's going on? How you doing, Randy? Blue Bum said I had dreadlocks when I was a Crypto Coffee's age. Damn. That's pretty hardcore. Maddie Allen said, hey, Randy, what's up? Brennan says, take methyl. I can't even read that word, dude. Methyl sulfory methylane to expedite hair growth by 50%. I don't think I've got any problems with growing hair. Got too much of it, if anything. Hex Jesus. Randy says, Hola Mati. Bristology. You got a young John Travolta thing going on. Can you sing a little bit of Need You to Shave? No. No, Briz, I won't sing that for you. Keep dreaming. Hex Pro, is there any event coming from March 6th to 9th to commemorate 369? Seems like nothing has been planned for the community, and it's been like less than 2 weeks away. Yeah, there's been talk about it. I think we're going to plan something small. It's just kind of like a memorial. I don't know. I've heard people talking about it. We can do live streams and come up with some fun, maybe competition or whatever. But yeah, if anyone's got any creative ideas for 369, it's about to be March 6th through 9th. Let me know. Corey, don't let your hair rug pull you, Coffee. That's right. I'm not going to let it. Don't worry. Children of the Grave. Yes, it's very strange, but feels better. I got a fade, and it's actually better than the long hair. Yeah, you know what? I got to do it. I got to bite the bullet. Because, I mean, this is, look at this shit, guys. Come on. Come on. Unprofessional. I had this, Ross Sachs, is this the LGBTQTRS version of the DS? Well, I think once RG3 gets back, he'll be filling in one of those letters. I don't know what the S stands for or the R, but maybe that's just because I'm not woke. Sammy says, I like your haircut. It's very nice. Thanks. Thank you, Sammy. Appreciate that. We should just hold another conference on 3.6 to 3.9. Yeah, I mean, sure, if you want to. But yeah, so no one's coming on with me, huh? So much for you crypto pirates. Just leaving the old deckhand to fucking clean up. What else do you guys want to talk about, huh? Time for a man bun? I can't do the man bun, bro. Does that work, you think? So funny. How do girls tie this shit? Hold on a second. Ladies out there, how do you tie your hair? You want me to put the StreamYard link in the chat? Ooh, that's falling apart. Yeah, I got to work on that. I got to work on the man bun. Yeah, I'll put the StreamYard link in the chat. Or is RG3 going to get mad at me for that? Oh, thanks, Briss. Have a top bun. A top bun and 2 side buns. Like that guy from Don't Be a Menace. So the answer is yes. Got it. Thanks, Coffee. What answer to what? Answer to what, Ross? Oh, is this the LGBTQ thing? Yeah, you wish, bro. You fucking wish. Crypto Vince says, Hex Mac, part on top, part on the top, party on the sides. Isn't that like a mullet? Business in the front, party in the back. Children of the Grave. When it got to that point, I knew I needed to cut it. When it got to what point? The Sapper says, I went for a haircut last week. They were advertising a half price special, so I had 2 of them. I don't get it. Oh, man. You guys are too good to me. And yet you're still not coming on the stream. I feel like everyone's just grabbing their tomatoes. Well, let's see. Who else we got in the chat? Oh, the man bun stage. Yeah. Dude, I cannot for the life of me fucking tie this. What if I just did like some of this? That's not going to work either. That's not going to work, is it? Ross says, Big K and Maddie competing for the best hair in Hex. and coffee. See, I don't know if I want to be a part of that competition, right? That's why I might get the old cut, you know? Oh, Ski Cat donate. That would be pretty badass. Hey, I would take Ski Cat donations for a mullet, but I haven't seen him in some time. I hope he's doing okay. I'm sure he's fine. He's probably just doing cat things, skiing in the Alps. Coffee, if you get a mullet and have to wear it a year, how much hex will that take? A mullet for the whole year. A mullet for the whole year. I think it would probably take about 1 billion hex. I think I'd do it for 1 billion. Walter says the narcissist crypto coffee. Yeah, you guys are just keep talking about my hair. I don't know why you can't let it go. I just read the comments, man. I just read the comments. Children of the Grave said you need a small rubber band to add to the man bun. Ski Cat is probably off somewhere knocking things off the counter. That's probably what he does. Walter says 100K hex. No, man. 1 billion. What the fuck? You think I'm doing a mullet for a year for 100K hex? What is that, like $1,000? I've got some self-respect. I mean, I know I'm a crypto YouTuber, but come on, I've got some self-respect. Can't leave Johnny Chaos out of the. Oh yeah, Johnny and Escatar. You guys are all in the competition. A Human said, "Can I get a lock of that hair, bro?" Yeah, just send me your address. I'll send you one. You fucking weirdos. Desmond's trying to bargain me down. Desmond's trying to bargain me down to 1 million. That's not going to cut it, bro. I'm going to need about 1,000 of those millions for 1 billion. Hex Fabio. Hex after BPD says, buy the dip, people. That's right. Walter says, make that hair into an NFT. Can I do that? You think? I don't think anyone would pay for that. That's like some OnlyFans type shit. Hex Mac, 1 lock of hair is 50K hex. Yeah, I got enough locks for everyone to give me 50K. Ross says, you lose, Coffee. We got guys here that would pay 100K to be able to grow a mullet. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, poor guys. Hey, apparently, according to Brennan, if you just drink methyloxyl blah blah blah, fucking who knows what it is, it makes your hair grow 50% faster. So if you want to take something that a random guy on the internet recommended to you, hey, what's going on, Unwrecked? How you doing?
G'day.
Hold on.
How are you? It's the Coffee. You're a hard man to track down.
Hang on a second, bro. I can't hear you. Hold on.
Discord Syndicate.
Ahoy, Unwrecked.
Hey, yeah.
How the fuck are you, man?
Good, man. Can you hear us okay? I'm just thought I saw you flying solo there. You're taking over the Discord Syndicate ship. So I thought, oh yeah, why not? I'll jump on and say good day.
Apparently that's my job. Hey, I'm just
right. You got thrown in the breach.
Yeah, just trying to keep things alive over here. Just trying to tread water.
What's happened to the captain?
He said something about a sex change, something about communist China. Yeah, we lost him.
Oh, righto.
He'll be back.
So that's
what time is it over there?
Well, we're just in the afternoon, just going on 2 o'clock. Feels like summer. Nice. It's really, really hot. Like the weather's uncannily hot at the moment.
Fuck, man, I wish I could stay the same. I'm looking out at snow right now. Yeah, about a foot of snow on the ground.
What's time over there? You're in the middle of the night or something, is it?
Yeah, it's about 10 p.m. Chicago. Good old Chicago.
All right. Oh, Chicago.
Gotta love it. So what's been going on, man? How's your hex life going?
Oh, I've been keeping a pretty low profile, to be honest with you, Coffee. I'm just like at the moment, I haven't really had any concerns with the gas prices or anything like that. Because I had a few early stakes come out, sort of December, January, and whatnot. But everything is pretty well. I'm pretty well locked down. I've got a bit of stuff coming off next month, but it's. Yeah, so I've just been watching it.
It's like gas is fucking outrageous. Obviously, gas is is complete bullshit. But if you're in Hex, you're staked and you got your ladder, you're not really touching it. So I mean, yeah, I totally get it. Like it sucks, and I'm not saying it's not a problem, but for everyone in the chat, you're lucky you're in this, and you're not one of those people trading, getting in and out every day, multiple times a day.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. And the beauty of Hex, I mean, like, yeah, it's really good. It's actually a really good buying opportunity now for people that are coming into Hex. At this stage, like there's value. Like buying Hex now is really good, and I know a lot of the I mean, my offside of Day 43 OG, his mantra is buy the dip, and I know a lot of Hexicans that are involved and have been sort of around the grounds for a long time, or since the launch. Yes, it's the thing, you see the price go down and you know that it's going to come back. So why wouldn't you take that opportunity to buy up? And if you're just sort of coming in, you're trying to accumulate your bag and you can see the future and you sort of a bit of long-term thinking, then, it's
exactly
great. It's great being involved.
Yeah, what I'm trying to do is, buy the dip, but also buy the dip with these different platforms because it's the trendy new thing now. Everyone's just handing out free money left and right. So you never know which one of these platforms is going to be the next one to give you some free coins. So, I tried fucking matcha.xyz, QuickSwap, ZK Swap, because I don't know, you never like DYDX was another one. Yeah. So you never know when one of these people is going to drop money on your head. And that's what I'm doing, just practicing buying.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, I mean, hey, you got to be in the right place at the right time with those airdrops. I mean, I had no expectations at all, and fortunately enough for me, I did enough sort of movement on the Uniswap one, and that's like the gift that keeps giving for me, because I basically converted it into Hex and then staked the Hex, and then I'm obviously earning interest on that. I don't know how many T shares I got, but I think I got between 1.5 and 2 million Hex out of that airdrop, and so, and then I staked it obviously through the big payday, so that went pretty good. That's going gangbusters, and then I don't even know what I did. I ended up getting some of those tokens off the 1 inch as well. And I was like, I don't even know what that was for, but I'll take it.
Yeah. I missed that shit, man. I missed that shit. I somehow ended up with one token, a single fucking $5 token. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Big winner over here.
Yeah.
But everyone else did pretty well. You guys made out like a bandit. You got what? 3,000 USD of free money.
Yeah, I know. I heard some pretty big numbers. Like there was certainly that Tornado Cash one. I heard some pretty big numbers. Like there was I think it was an Aussie guy ended up with like,
I heard 6,000.
Something like that. Something like into the six figure from an airdrop, from the Tornado Cash airdrop. Like, wow, that's a lot of money, isn't it?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, man.
And now I think
only in crypto.
That's it. And now the one is the MetaMask. They're thinking the speculation around the MetaMask, but I don't go after them. Crypto, I don't have.
Yeah.
I just, it is what it is, and if you just happen to be, I just sort of go about my business, and if I'm lucky enough or fortunate enough to pick them up, then that's great. But I don't go after them. But I am interested in hearing about this level 2 stuff and layer 2 stuff and things like that.
Yeah.
But I said, I'm just at the moment I'm 100% locked down in terms of stakes and things like that.
At some point too, there's only 24 hours in a day, right? You can't just, I mean, if you wanted to, you could spend all day Googling shit and trying to predict the future, but we got lives and real people shit to do. So to a degree, it's like you can't waste all your time looking and hoping and being an airdrop hunter or whatever. But I'm just trying things that are interesting that the community might want to know about, like this whole QuickSwap thing. It might solve a lot of problems for us. It might not. I have no idea, but we got to try, because clearly it's a problem for new people, especially, right? So imagine getting your buddy in and
stream? Yeah, right. And did you catch that Richard Hart stream yesterday?
Yeah, that's fucking pretty. Yeah, that was good.
He's always good to listen to Richard Hart. He's always dropping some knowledge bombs and things like that.
Yeah, I really like that he kind of was able to tell us what he's interested in. Obviously, we have no expectations from the work of others, all that good stuff, but it was nice to hear about, his priorities and what he would do if he were someone that might want to work on Hex related things, maybe. But no expectations. But yeah, I'm excited for margin trading. What else? Fiat on-ramp, that'd be sick. What else did he mention? The rebuttals list, that's another thing.
Yep.
And there's
There
one
you go.
more.
What have you been doing? Were you involved? I know you're quite a big advocate for the SEO and doing the virality and the the network effect stuff, the work that you do with the the search words and things like that. How's all that going for you at the moment? Where's
Good,
the
man. What
progress?
up, Randy?
Hey,
Yeah, I
Randy?
can tell you some progress.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting clicks every day on a Google Ads campaign that I've been running, but I've generated over 50,000 clicks into and that's just from mostly community donation money, and just experimenting with different search terms. So most recently, and I know only the true Hexkins will be on at this point, so I don't have to worry about any competition or anything. But instead of advertising for the obvious words like hex, crypto, fucking how to buy hex, if someone's searching for that, they're gonna find that no matter what. They don't need your fucking ad at the top of the list. It's already SEO'd well enough. So you want to branch
Yeah,
out.
right.
So we're putting in
Okay.
things like, online investing or how to make money from home or how to get rich, stuff like that, because we want to get in new people, right? That's the whole point. And so some of these new keywords are interesting that are rising to the top. I can send off a list of them if anybody else wants to use them, but I'm just experimenting. I know as little as anybody else. I just have to, see what sticks. So,
Well, and it's a community service what you're providing there. Like it's helping the community and that's partly why we broadcast and why we get in front of it too, Coffee, because like you just see people putting money into stupid shit, and it's like, don't do that. Don't put your money in stupid shit. Just buy hex and stake it, and it's simple. Then you don't have to do all this speculating on all these bloody food coins and crap. Like it's a joke.
Well, it's like take
it's
it
a
from us
fucking
too,
circus.
because we've gotten wrecked. Everyone in this call has gotten wrecked. So just take it from people that have felt the pain, so you don't have to. Randy, what's up, man? Hex Mac, good to see you, bro.
Hey guys,
What's going on, boys?
let's keep going. I still invest in other things, but it's everything that you guys see me talking about on Twitter and stuff are projects that my friends launched, and I get excited about. Except for the ZK swap thing, that was like out of the blue. I saw it. I saw that they launched layer 2, so I went and made that quick video, and then 2 days later they announced the airdrop. And I bought 300 ZKS just to do the video, and I was like, oh, cool, 1-to-1 airdrop. This is great.
I got to say something about that one, though. I made a video about it, and I want to warn everybody that might have watched that video. I totally aped in, didn't even give it any thought, just fucking went for it, YOLO'd it. I think it's going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news thing, because in all these airdrops in the past, you don't know when the date is going to be. And in this case, it's a lot like Big Payday, right? What happened on Big Payday? Everyone thinks, ooh, I'm going to get in, get my free coins, and get out. Well, obviously, you don't want to be the guy selling with all the plebs at that date. So if you're in it, I'm not saying financial advice, but get out a day earlier, 2 days early.
Well, you can't. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm selling tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I'm keeping the 100 that I have on layer 2 because I don't want to pay the fees to take them off.
Oh, right.
But I have 200 that are sitting in my wallet, so I'm just going to sell those. But the thing that they did that was different that I don't like is that they're locking up your tokens, and they're not locking up tokens. They're taking away the liquidity for 3 days. So the dumpers are going to get wrecked.
Well, they're taking only the USDT liquidity away, which means the ETH liquidity hypothetically would still be there. Maybe not. I have no idea. But yeah, a lot of tomfoolery and bullshit could happen. So I'm just going to get out early. It
is a Chinese project, so lots of tomfoolery can happen.
Yeah, some fuckery is in the air. I can smell it. Maybe the 24th. Maybe the 24th. I'll wait till the very last minute because I want to sell tops, man.
That's what we're trying to do. It's okay. I mean, I'm up 3x or a little over 3x, so I'm okay.
Yeah,
I'll sell it anytime.
This is like hearsay. We're on a Hex channel talking about altcoins. Sorry, guys. We only buy Hex. We only buy Hex.
I stick to what I know. I don't like the diverse.
Yeah.
Well, I got into it. We got into it because of Ethereum fees, right? And and Brendan's been working really hard in the ZK Swap group talking about getting Hex on the ZK Swap exchange.
Yeah. And that's a good thing. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't take it the wrong way, Randy. Like I said, I'd rather, like, I'm glad that you guys are out at the forefront testing it out and things like that. But because I'd rather just sit back and try and learn and understand things before I go into them and be a little bit more cautious and that way. Because otherwise, if you YOLO in or you You go,
Yep.
you ape in or something like that. That's where you can do the mad gains or whatever. But maybe, I mean, if we're in Hex, to be fair, we're in Hex. We're already in the mad gains. Come on.
Look, I mean, look, one of my biggest mistakes ever was when Darkcoin switched to Dash, and they came out with a new Dash wallet, and I thought you could just send your Darkcoin straight to the Dash wallet, and all mine got stuck in limbo forever, and Dash went to like $1,500 each.
Damn.
That was a house, guys.
That hurts. Yeah, there's a million ways to get wrecked in crypto, and only a few of them actually work. And you guys are lucky that you found it, because Hex is it, guys. This is it. Walter said RG3 is going to get us killed. Yeah, because we're talking about alts. We're gonna edit this part out before he has a chance to rewatch it.
Well, I better stick to what's important now. So, look, Hex is still floating around at that 0.8 of a cent mark.
Yeah,
0.0078.
There's
anything
like a
under a
wedge.
penny, man.
There's a wedge pattern happening now. Like I said, it's just it's a good accumulation phase, particularly for any noobs that are getting into crypto. If we can get them across and let them put their money into Hex instead of chasing like stupid tweets from Elon Musk and all this other garbage. Like, come on. I mean, I just can't believe people are that stupid. Yeah, really. It's just beggars belief. It's a clown show.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ross said
Hex
that
is the
when
best crypto. I think Hex is the best crypto. I might be biased, but like seriously, I mean, I look around but I like to do a lot of reading and finding stuff out and learn about what all the projects are and the coins and things like that to an extent, but you obviously can't get across them all. And then I think that since Hex has got the best game theory, there's enough in there to keep me engaged for as long as I'm involved. And yeah, maybe there might be some other opportunities that are poking around here and there, but otherwise, like all of those airdrop coins, I got dumped them straight away for Hex, and I haven't looked back. So, I mean, the MetaMask one, if they release a coin and you get it, well, happy days as well. But I'm certainly not counting on it. There's no expectations around picking any of that stuff up, So
yeah, well, more power to you, man. Any airdrop that you sold, that's what everyone should be doing. Not financial advice. The Sapper said feels like a wedgie pattern. That's right. I'm not a big TA guy, but let's pull up the old chart, huh?
Draw a random line on a chart.
Yeah,
number
throw
go
a
up.
random line.
You boys want to draw some random lines? I'm down. Hold on. You guys just tell me what to draw, and I'll draw whatever you want.
I'm not a TA guy.
Like the thing is, yeah, I look. Don't get me wrong. Like people have to play their own game, but I think you're selling your potential short if you're sort of dumping your bag of Hex now. Like this is just the start of a roller coaster. Like it's just. I mean, I just get used to seeing the numbers going up and down.
Or selling Bitcoin after when it went down from 30 to $1. That'd be like selling Bitcoin at $1.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that guy who made that tweet all those years ago about selling his Bitcoin at like 30 cents. It's the exact same fucking thing.
Well, the tweet
Richard
was,
says it. He always says it. Like, Hex is better than Bitcoin. Like, it actually is better than Bitcoin. Does everything better. So, like, and we've got it, and you can get it so cheap now. But see, and like he says, people don't want to buy the cheap shit. They only want to buy Bitcoin when it's like 60,000. They don't want to know about it when it's 3,000. So it's the same with Hex. Like,
I like what Richard says because I feel like he's talking to me when he says that. He goes, "Look, I'm not talking to you guys because you guys already own Hex. Like me, I haven't bought any new Hex in like 3 weeks. I admit, but I feel like I've got a sufficient bag, and I've got mine staked for over 12 years." On average, so I don't feel like I need to go out and buy anymore. It's like this bag that's like a book on the shelf that I know it's one of the best books I have. I'm gonna pull it out and I'm gonna read a couple pages once in a while. It's just I put her in bag. It's just like I don't even really think about my Hex. That's the crazy.
Earning trusted interest.
Yeah, but all the best, really good investments are boring, right? You just sit on it and you buy it and you hold it forever, and eventually you'll have a big payday. But that's how it should be. It shouldn't be, hey, what's the hot NFT of the day type of thing. That's just, yeah. I
still love crypto though. I still have so much fun because there's so much stuff happening all the time, and I love getting fights. I had some guy attack me yesterday. I had some guy attack me on Twitter because my buddy that he's launching his project out of Prague, and he's got some cool stuff going on, right? And I supported him. I did a live stream for him, and then the guys went on Twitter and they started calling me calling it a scam because I'm associated with Hex. They said, "Oh, Randy, we already got Randy on our blacklist because he's a Hex guy." And I'm like, "You mother, God, dude." You know, it pisses me off because the people just can't see it. So I took the screenshots. I know the guy blocked me because he blocks everybody. You know, so I have the screenshots for proof in the future that he was talking some smack.
I've done that a fair few times too. Where I'm going, you just wait 6 months. You just wait a year. I'll be back.
But they do it because they're trying to build their reputation by hurting others, and I hate that. I hate it.
I just don't understand how people can't, like, okay, you're invested in that. That's cool. Great.
Yep.
No shit talking, no nothing. Like, if you went into the stock market and you talk to people, you wouldn't go, "Oh, you're fucking invested in Apple? Fuck you." But like, you're a fucking asshole. Like, the fuck? Like, it's ridiculous. This is like a playground full of children. It's a fucking joke sometimes, this space.
You can understand the culture though. You can understand the culture. You know, we get our back up when we see everyone sort of talking smack about Hex. So I mean we don't actually, I don't think Hexicans go out and talk smack about the other coins. They're just actually more, it's actually a more conservative, educated sort of conversation as opposed to just calling someone a dickhead because
we talk to each other. We don't bother talking to the other.
Yeah, it's like, oh mate, look at the chart. Like, let's look at the chart.
We understand, I think, on Rec, that it's just a fucking waste of time. Like, why do we need to go out and shit talk on other coins? Their performance says everything about them. Like, we literally don't have to, you know.
Look how we've been supportive. Hackspec, look how we've been supportive of the guys from Dash. We've been supporting them. We supported the Digibyte community. I mean, no other crypto would do that.
We got those guys. We got those guys more views than they've had in a long fucking time.
Absolutely, man.
So you're welcome, Digibyte, and you're welcome, Dash. We made you relevant again. Sorry. It's a dirty pirate stream, so I guess I could say that, right?
Yeah, it's facts, though. It's fucking facts. That is facts.
You got to look at people's motivation, like our incentive. We're incentivized just to say not good things about Hex. There's no ulterior motive. It's a community. It's not, hey, we're getting backhand deals, or we're getting to front run the market, or getting, you know, pre-mines and all this other, like these other things, like the culture that's endemic in crypto when these new coins come out is, and we even see it in Hex because it's a learned trait or behavior that they think that you get in early, and when the new guys come in, then that's when you sell because the price is going up. So you sell into the pumps, and so and then you move on to the next coin. We've seen those sorts of guys come through Hex as well. They've all been come and gone through Hex, right?
Yeah.
They've sold their bags and they've moved on to the next one. You know,
some of them made their own tokens too.
Yeah, that's all sort of water under the bridge, isn't it? But
and nobody's paying influencers here.
Yeah, we're not getting paid to do this. We're doing it as an education, as a community service to try and give back and to try and encourage others to actually see how good Hex actually is and why you shouldn't invest in other shit coins. Only invest in Hex. Yeah, but hey, you got to make your own choice. You got to make your own decisions, and we can't. We can just sort of like go,
out of my
hey,
mind. Look, I'd be bored out of my mind if I didn't have all this other stuff going on. I just want to have to have it. I have to have it. I'm addicted, man. I've been addicted to crypto since 2014.
Yeah.
I just can't give it up.
I'm scratching around for things to do at the moment as well. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Because like the whole, Toucanairs is dried up. It's like a barren wasteland at the moment.
Oh yeah, that was your thing, huh?
The interest.
Like you need any. Shit.
I get paid Hex interest every day. I love it. So good.
So you're net positive on that one? On that one?
Oh, mate, I ROI'd so long ago. It's not funny. Like I put 3 or 4 million Hex in there, which was like chump change back in the day. It was like my little play bag. It's like less than $1,000, and now it's over $100,000. I've got sitting in Toucans. Yeah, it's like I just clocked over 10 million Hex in Toucans.
My God.
and that's my play bag.
You just went with it. You just went with it. Oh man, guys! Tomorrow I'm having getting together with Alan Bittner. He's he's
nice.
Loco, so I'm gonna go to the city. He's on the opposite side of the city, so we're gonna meet in the middle.
Yeah, I saw his blog. He just did he's got a travel vlog going on. His story is pretty cool.
Absolutely, I watched it. Very, very interesting. That's
in that tiny little room for a whole fucking
ballsy,
year.
man. That's ballsy.
Do that.
Man up, guys. Man up. All you guys complaining you ain't got no money.
And there's like a couple of us Hexicans that are doing that. You're like pivoting, like Silver and Hexo's done a travel thing recently. Abid's doing a travel thing. I think that's great. I think that if we can like branch out with some other content and lead it all back to Hex, that's exactly what we've got to do. We've got to show the power of what Hex can do. And if Hex is, letting people live lives where they get to travel the world and, meet new people and have new experiences, we should be documenting that and sharing that and pushing that out in the community. That's great. I love that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to be trying to change things up a little bit too, because there's only so much you could say about crypto and all that, but I'm going to start doing some vlogging. And I went to Orlando with all those guys, and I was going to make a little, put some clips together and see if people like it. But then again, it's also like, maybe I don't even want to do crypto coffee forever, because the crypto name itself is boxing me in, right?
That's
I don't know. We'll see where it evolves.
What the hell's going on in here?
Oh.
I'm working.
We weren't talking about Ponzi schemes.
Talking about Ponzi schemes, huh?
We didn't talk about
Hey, what's up, Randy? X-Mac, Unwrecked. What's up, dude?
Oh,
Look at that.
Living the dream, mate.
Oh, man. What a freaking nightmare. What a nightmare I've been through today.
You still look
Sorry
the same.
about
I thought
that,
you were getting
guys.
the old
Copies of
little bit
dreams
a
too, aren't
procedure.
they?
Thanks for taking care of the ship here. You know what? I got to try and see if I can I can't hear you guys. Hold on.
Oh, shit.
Guys, if you see me doing like this, it's not because I'm going through withdrawals or anything. I touched a mango tree yesterday, and I'm very allergic to mangoes. My son was playing with it, so I touched the leaves, and I didn't know if you touch the leaves that the oil from the mango tree, it's like sumac or poison ivy, and dude, I've got like hives breaking out and shit. So,
Jeez, you wouldn't like it in Queensland then, Randy, because we got a lot of medical research going on over here with mangoes and whatnot. Apparently they've genetically modified a vagina to taste like a mango, and
Really?
guys love it. Yeah, guys
Well,
love it.
I'm glad we're making progress in the right direction.
But if you're allergic to it, then you don't
Baby
want to.
steps.
You probably won't be into that.
So I used to love
Think-
mango, but I
think they
can't
could,
touch it anymore.
Think they can make them taste like a pizza? I like pizza.
They can make them look like a pizza.
That's because you like it greasy.
Yeah, I was thinking either pizza or maybe some fried chicken or I don't know, cheeseburger.
Dude, you're on the greasy. He's on the greasy theme, guys. He likes the greasy.
Yeah, buddy.
I like your background though, Randy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, look at that.
Just go on. Like I told everyone, if you're doing live streams and you got a background, if you want to do a background with a green screen, you can go on to whatever you want and just add wallpaper to it. And there's tons of websites with wallpapers that are high definition that look really nice behind you. So I just did hexagon wallpaper, and this one was one of the ones that was there.
Very nice. So what have you guys talked about? I didn't get to hear anything. I turned it on, and I'm sure you're talking shit. Boy, what beautiful hair you have there, Coffee.
Oh, so nice of you to notice.
That
It's
was
like-
30
you never
minutes of
noticed.
stream.
It's shimmering. It's silky
It
smooth.
is.
It's silky smooth.
You're
I
glowing, man.
thought we were done with this topic. Fuck.
Oh, you guys
Alright,
already
tonight.
talked about your hair?
Well,
Yeah,
we came
spent about
on.
half
We,
an hour on it.
Well,
came
it's-
back, we came on to build the masculinity back.
It's more glaring than the buffalo skull and beads and blue face over there.
Well, that's a bit of a because Hex Mac has just sent his certificate through. He's got a lordship now. Yeah, Lord Hex Mac. You need to add that to your title. Is that
Yeah,
right?
I'm the
That right?
first Hex Lord.
That's why I got
join
the
the party.
Braveheart. Got the Braveheart look today. You know.
Yeah.
So I thought,
Oh, I
just-
like that unread.
Yes, 'cause
That's
you're
great.
a
I didn't
Scottish-
even realize that, man.
Yeah, I'm from the Robinson clan, going way back. Yep.
Nice. Hey, JFK 666 anchovy pizza. Hey, well, it already got anyway. Yo, thanks for the cool pirate video, man. That was cool, man. Did anyone see his Twitter video? JFK 666 on the Twitters. He did a pirate video for us. It was pretty cool. Like old school black and white pirate film or something. David Morales. Hey, how'd you like that timeout, bitch? Let's see. Accidente. What's happening? Wolfman. Coffee. He says Wolfman. Coffee. Hex softball. Ross Hags. Sammy. Hey, what's up, Sammy? Sammy's freaking hardcore, guys. I'm sorry, Sammy.
I know.
She don't put up.
He's all over.
Shit. I see her go toe to toe with Unwrecked in the freaking Cutthroat room, man. He starts talking shit. She knows how to handle those Aussie men. She's
That's
freaking
the Aussies, guys.
these Aussies are fucking. They go off, man. They just go at it. Every once in a while, Unwrecked just comes unglued. Everybody just kind of disappears out of the Cutthroat room for a second. Then comes back and he's all calmed down. It's like, what the fuck did just happen? We can't understand half the fucking doodly wah wah shit he's saying, and then and a couple of F-bombs and a fuck you and a fuck you and then all of a sudden, is it okay? Is everything all right? Can we come back in now? Yeah, okay. He's good. All right. What's up, Brennan? Good work today, Brennan. Brennan's got a guest coming in for us. That's gonna be cool. Let's see. Glad I caught the stream. Fucking A. Right on, Dangerously Stupid. Hey, you know what?
Dude, what the hell? What kind of
Quality viewing, isn't it?
What do you guys? What's so goddamn funny?
That's the people that follow us.
I know. I know. I got, hey, Marcavelli 23. RG, thanks for swinging by the Twitch Hexter. Yeah, man, you guys had a cool little stream going over there the other day, man. I liked it. I jumped in and hung out with you guys for a little bit. That was cool. I love all the streams, all the weird ones, all the fucked up ones, all the just sit there and fucking just watch everybody ones. You guys are all great. Every one of you Hexicans are great. Keep doing it. Keep fucking streaming. Keep streaming over each other and everything else. It's fucking great, man. The more Hex content, the better. That's all I can say. Take over everything out there. Just fucking stream so much that they can't see anything else. You know what I mean?
Get on TikTok.
Well, at least we're telling the truth that we're not. There's no ulterior motive other than Hex is the best crypto, and none of us have got some sort of hidden agenda where we're getting kickbacks for whatever. You know, it's all just we like Hex.
I mean, that's why we did this. That's why we all do this. Eventually, the message is going to land on people. Eventually, all of the dumb crypto fucks out there right now who are about to get destroyed. You're about to get fucked, crypto. Just to let you know, it's coming. It's coming. All of your NFT bullshit, all of your fucking big high volume fucking coins out there right now. You know what's sad? So this is what's sad. So all of my fucking guys out there that got wrecked in 2017 were holding a bunch of bags of fucking ADA and XRP and fucking all this other bullshit. OMG. I know all you guys got assault.
Those are nice bags.
You guys got
shitty bags.
You guys got a whole bunch of those bags out there and a bunch of shittier ones too. So we got all these guys out there with all these bags in 2017. And then the dump happened, right? And then so they held on to it because you can't do fucking nothing about it because you got like $20, $50, $100,000 worth of shit in a bag, right? So you got to hope that it one day turns into gold, right? Your hopes are. So what happens? It's like, okay, fucking Bitcoin moons, and okay, I'm gonna get to open my bag because alt season is coming, and alt season never comes, and Bitcoin keeps mooning. And you're fucking sitting there with that bag of shit, stinking your fucking place up. Come on, I know a whole bunch of you out there like that. Got a whole bunch of bags of shit, and Bitcoin's fucking pissing you off right now.
I sold all mine in 2018. I took the loss.
Yeah,
but what's happening is like it's alt season for a different coin every day. Every coin is getting their little 1 day alt season.
Yeah, today's ADA.
Yep.
Is today ADA's turn?
Yeah.
Wall Street betting stuff. Like, oh, let's all funnel into this coin and pump the fuck out of it. And then tomorrow it's like 50%, 50% dumb, 50% dumb.
Yeah. Well, Doge is already on its way back down. And,
Yeah.
You know, what's next? I don't know. I'm not part of those groups, but that's what it feels like. There's no one day you wake up and everything is like going off at the same time. It's and it's been Bitcoin, you know, lately, but
God damn right it has.
it's gonna trickle down a little bit, I think. Trickle
Bitcoin's
down,
eating
cryptonomics.
everything's lunch right now, man.
Yeah,
Bitcoin's 52. It's sitting at 52 today.
it was
right
58 earlier, I think.
Yeah, it was. I think
58
58 early. I
It's a
mean,
year's salary for one fucking.
not that
Bitcoin.
not that anybody hardly holds a whole bunch of it anymore or anything, you know. It's all these fucking in institutional investors now bringing their money in, and I mean, you know, hey, it's a good thing for crypto. It's probably that money's gonna probably sit there now and hold, so that's good. I mean, that's always good for price, so it should stay pretty solid somewhere. But guess what? In the bear market, it's got to go somewhere. It's got to all go somewhere of value, somewhere where something that has proven itself to be good in a bear market. Hex, baby, that's where it's going to be. You watch. We're going to be the anti-pump coin. We're going to
that would be the coolest thing ever, is if we start mooning as soon as everything else starts sinking.
Well, that's what's going to happen. I mean, right now it's just a scary fucking thing to jump. Nobody with a significant amount of money wants to get in right now because of the big shakeout that's happening. I mean, I think now, I don't know if I'm looking at it correctly or if Hex.Vision isn't working properly anymore, because Firebun and stuff are off doing better things than old shit anymore. But just kidding, guys. It shows me like 5 billion coming out between now and the March 15th date, right? Has anybody else seen it?
Yeah,
Really?
so I heard you talking about that. I don't know. You were on a stream the other day talking about that. So
Yeah, I think it's 5 billion.
the analysis. That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a fucking fuck ton
Is it 5? I thought it was 1.3.
Is it really that much?
for
That's
the one
like,
take.
it's like
Well, what's
10 days
all
of the
ahead of
AA.
that?
I don't know. I'm loading the page right now. I'm gonna
Take a look at
fact check you. Yeah.
Yeah, take a look at it. I
I mean, it's weird.
ain't the
What do you
sharpest
think about
tool
it?
in the fucking crypto bag, but I mean, I finally went in there and said, well, I got to do some math too. Then I got to go look at it, and it looked like 5 billion to me. Am I wrong?
I'm just loading. But you know what it
'Cause
could be? It could be an intimidation tactic, right?
There's another
Because-
snake that comes out too that's close to like 1 billion.
Yeah.
So that's 2.5 right there. All right. And there's a fuck ton of stakes that come out in between.
Hey, maybe my original prediction of 0.3 of a penny in March will happen. I made
You
that
know-
like 6 months ago.
I don't know, but I'm just saying, you know, that's an awful lot of stakes on staking at that point.
Man, if we go down to 0.3 of a penny, I'll be so happy.
Come on.
Oh,
So happy.
Really?
1 second.
You reckon it could see those levels? I don't know. Well, anything's possible.
A fat bag unwrapped.
Yeah,
That-
anything's possible. But, yeah.
That's cheaper than most of what I purchased originally for most of my bags. So
damn.
Can't say. There's a
Yeah.
fairly strong support level. There has always been a fairly strong support through that 0.003
free.
mark. But I think I might be wishful thinking. Get like maybe 0.065 is achievable, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't see it.
So,
Really?
so actually, what's happening is there's 1 billion coming out on Friday,
Yes.
this
Uh-huh.
Friday,
Yep.
and then
that's
there's
potential.
1.4 billion coming out on March 15th, and then there's another almost billion on April 2nd.
Uh-huh. So that's 3 point something right there.
Yeah.
And
But
then
one
the
of
rest,
those is an OA bag. One of those is an OA bag, apparently. That's what I don't know if
Okay.
that's confirmed, but I did hear that first one that's coming off on the 28th of February is going to be an address link to the OA potentially.
thanks, T Dog. Did you drop some T fuel on us, T Dog? I appreciate
We
that.
know what's going to happen there. That's
What?
strong hands. Strong.
Let's say hi to Crypto guys. We haven't said hi to Crypto King. What's up, brother?
Crypto King.
Hey, Crypto
Yeah.
King.
Yeah.
He
Where
joined
you
us.
at?
I'm out here
What's
on
up,
the
brother?
streets.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Getting
Yeah,
getting
just on a
guests
lunch
for us?
break. Yeah, there you go.
Is that your travel vlog?
I'm about to go pay for some silver right now.
Oh shit.
Cool.
Don't get
Nice.
RG's theory started on silver, please.
Yeah, don't get me
Post
started
office.
on silver.
Pawn
See the
shop.
post office?
Oh, it's post office. Oh.
Oh, you can buy silver at the post office.
No, I got a money order.
Oh, I heard you can get it at there's like banks, right? Isn't there banks that you could just get silver at from?
In Japan, I mean, yeah, they got metal dealers out here, but yeah, I usually just use the online U.S. stores, U.S. shop.
Yeah.
Like
Here in
my
Mexico,
new shirt from Crypto Styles.
Damn.
it's hot.
That's sick.
Wow.
Look at that! Look at that!
Island.
Your,
Solid
your
enough.
drip game is on point, Crypto King. Every day it's like head to toe in hex. You got the cap, you got the necklace, you got the shirt.
Yes.
Fucking sick, man. I love that.
That
shit.
stuff
Hey,
works,
that's-
man. That stuff does work because people see the Hex logo and they haven't seen it before, and they'll automatically go on to their phone and go, "Oh, what was that?" and put it in their phone, and then all of a sudden they're now aware. They're now aware that Hex exists. You know, so it's that's all good. It's good sort of
Yeah.
guerrilla marketing. You know.
That's right. Also,
Yeah, I
shout out
just
to
wanna
Hex
drop-
Monkey.
I just want to drop we have some willing native Japanese that would like to help with the translation. So I know Coffee's working hard on that. So thank you, Coffee, for getting back to me on that, and let's make it happen.
Will do, man. Definitely, it's on the
I
top
think
of
it's
my
Well,
list.
guys,
Thanks for all the work you do. Thanks for hitting the streets all the time and online. Appreciate that.
Thanks, Hex Monkey,
Yeah,
for
mate.
dropping
No
the
problem.
super
I'm out.
chat. Later, bro.
No
Oh,
comment.
look who's
dude.
here. Look who's here. We got a Krakowski here. We got a Krakowski. We got a Krakowski underneath us.
I love the shirt, man. I miss Tampa.
Yeah, you know, we've been doing good this year. You know, we got the Rays did all right, the Bucks did all right, and the Lightning did all right. You know, shit, gotta pump it up a little bit.
I used to work at St. Joseph's Hospital right down the street from the stadium, from the Buck Stadium, and on Sundays, you know, whenever they get a touchdown, they do the cannons. So I didn't even have to watch the game. I just listened for the cannon.
Yep. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. It's good to see you. How's everything been going over here?
Good, man.
Good, man. How are you?
Well, what,
Living the dream.
Except for, whoa, Ryan Lopez dropped us 10,000. What the hell is that?
Cops.
Cops.
Yeah, big-
Get the hell out of here. He's dropping cops on us.
Whoa.
what a
Stay
legend.
strong, boys. Huddle.
What a
Thanks,
legend.
Ryan.
We haven't seen old Ryan in a long time, man. I hope you're doing well out there, buddy.
he's in Colombia.
I would
Okay.
like to point out that the Hex website, gohex.com, and the staking page there is translated into 14 or 15 international languages. So it's not just English. It's got Russian, French, German, all the main spoken languages in the world. So I mean, they have really made an effort to make this an international opportunity for no matter where you come from in the world. It's equal opportunity, right? And but like it is good. It's a good point that Crypto King made, that like just recognizing those other cultures and language barriers that we've got with part of the like getting people in to understand
Yeah.
what Hex is, because it can be quite complicated. It's easy for
Yeah,
us to take. Well, we take it for granted, don't we? But noobs, particularly if they have a language barrier, particularly English language barrier, that's where we know those people that have those talents of being able to speak multiple languages, like we do, like with the German guys and the Austrian guys and those guys that can sort of speak English and the European languages and stuff like that. So it's good, very diverse, and very important for the network effect in Hex.
We want to get that Chinese money too. Let's not forget about that.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with
That's
everything
gonna-
you said.
Yeah, that is going to pump. But like I know that's been talked about throughout the last 12 months about the potential to try and get into the Chinese market. I know we've got
Yeah.
a fairly
Well, there's a
strong,
good chance that Hex.com is
cohort.
blocked over there. There's a good chance they
Maybe.
just blocked
Well, who
Hex.com.
knows? And we've got a fairly good cohort of Asian Hex community members, and I know they're doing a bit to sort of get in front of it and put the plank out and try and engage
Yeah.
that market. So who knows? It's just a trickle and then a rush,
I'll hire a WeChat army.
Yeah, the WeChat.
I'm sure they're available somewhere because you see other projects doing it.
Yeah,
Spam
that's
the hell out
right.
of
When they
WeChat.
do those airdrops and they all just flood into the chat, trying to get. They've got to do these 1, 2, 3 things, and then all of a sudden, like you just. But
Gleam.
yeah, I don't know.
A good platform to use is Gleam, GLEAM.io for setting up a bunch of tasks and things like that.
Like a rent out or something like that.
Yeah, well, that's what my project's about, but it's keep delaying it. Just there's so much shit going on, man, and fees are through the roof, and
Yes.
Yeah.
Had to say it.
Yeah.
Well, we were already talking about it with the ZK swaps, and
It's
Oh,
funny
that
how
kind of stuff
fast
earlier.
I was just talking about it with Matty Allen that like it's hilarious how nobody gave a shit about these layer 2 projects, 6 months ago. Like, I mean, Matic and all that shit was just sitting around. They're chill. Now look at them blowing up like crazy.
Like
I mean,
nobody wanted a Prius when gas was $1.
Yep. Oh yeah, exactly. Now they can't get their hands off them, man. It's crazy. That's how it works.
Yeah, it was smart. Whoever was working on ZK rollups was smart when they were doing it. Now they're
That's right.
cashing
And it feels
in.
like it's. I mean, it feels like it's a. Like that's the thing is, I feel kind of like it's simultaneously all this stuff is coming out, but like it's kind of already been out. It's just we just haven't who the fuck
Just
cares?
now people are saying, hey, you can use this.
Well, now I mean, at 25 cents a transaction, nobody cared to use it. Now people are like, this is super necessary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I did a bunch of transactions on ZK Swap, and it was like boom, boom, boom. I mean, 6 cents. I'm like, yeah, this is great.
Yeah. I tried out the Maddox, the quick swap thing too. It works fine. I mean, it's you just start using some. I mean, just it's inception shit. It's just you're deeper into the one network into another network.
We lost coffee.
We lost coffee.
The one I won't touch though is Pancake. I won't do anything that has anything to do with Binance. I just won't.
Well, yeah, I just don't. I mean, I get it. I get what they're trying to pull, and like I don't like it. There's plenty of opportunity. To be had if you want to buy 3-letter, ticker symbols out there. I mean, you don't gotta do that. You don't have to go with there if you're looking to troll the shitcoin, theater. Then like there's plenty out there that it doesn't have to deal with Binance's shit. And they're like, I mean, it's not what I want to be a part of.
No, they want to be a monopoly. They've definitely gone down the road of trying to be a monopoly, and I just won't touch their stuff. Won't do it.
Yeah, to the point where they allow I think they're actively doing harm to other networks too, Ethereum being one of them to, for their own advantage, and like that's, I understand what business is all about, but like, y'all can go fuck yourselves. Sorry.
I mean, remember when that happened? I mean, you guys have been around for a while. Remember when the whole BCH and Bitcoin thing was happening and they're spamming the Bitcoin network and we were paying all these huge fees? That pissed me off. And they're doing the same tactic is being used right now against Ethereum.
Yep.
You remember
when
that was BCH dropped and fucking you were watching that chart as it killed Bitcoin and it was like, is this gonna happen? Is it
really my best trading day ever? My best trading day ever. Because I was trading BCH, I was doing the swings, I was gonna kill him. But
But like there is some serious fuckery going around in the market at the minute. I mean, did you just see what happened with like CRO and them burning their tokens? Like everyone's trying to pump their own fucking coins right now, and it's really like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, like, there's the same shit that always happens in a fucking bull run. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is that like I'm glad Richard said a lot of it as point blank as he did the other night with Paul that like. It's not any different. This is not. It's not like
nothing new under the sun.
Yeah, it's really not. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I just, me and you, of course, RG will disagree to some degree on that. That like, I do think yes, there is some niftier technology that's out. Hex wouldn't be around without it,
Yeah.
But beyond that, everything else wrapped around it, all the other bullshit is mostly bullshit. It's 99% bullshit. I mean, like, and it's sad because it slows adoption. It slows people from getting into this space because they're going to get hurt,
Yeah.
And they fucking love
not if they just buy Hex and stake it.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, but if they just bought Hex and staked it for sure. But I mean, like I've had several, all the calls came in from when Dogecoin was sitting at 7 and 8 cents. You're just like, dog, please don't buy that. Please, pretty please. I mean, not financial advice, but please don't do that. You know, like
But
can't
you
help.
sat there and spit out a spleen trying to explain everything to them a year ago, and now all of a sudden, well, hey, can you tell me about what Doge is doing though?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
How about the thing I told you about fucking a year ago that now just did 230x? How about you get into that one?
I just did that with my best friend, and he been bugging me for weeks. He wants to get in, and I got him set up with his Coinbase wallet. I told him I didn't want to do it because he's a pain in the ass, right? The guy's got a master's degree, but he's an artist, and our minds just don't gel when it comes to that kind of stuff. And I said, look, set it up. I'll get you into Hex. I said, set up your staker app, and he did, right? But he still hasn't bought his Ethereum. I'm like, what are you waiting for, man? And he goes, oh, but I just saw Hex went down 20%. This is last week. And I'm like, yeah, that means you can get it for cheaper. He goes, well, I just don't know, man. I see Bitcoin and other things, but I'm like, dude, I told you. I gave you my advice. No coiners. The only three things I say no coiners can buy. That's Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Hex. Anything else, I'm not helping you. You're
No,
yeah.
Titcoin is pumping hard as fuck right now.
Is that a real thing?
Is that a real thing?
I mean, you know what? You got to define what real is, but yeah, somebody's created that.
What happened with Trump coin? Did Trump coin go to zero?
I don't know.
What was the ticker on Trump coin?
I don't know. I have no idea. I just remember it was a thing, and it was bumping for a while going up into the election.
There's even
Didn't they have it on the top of the chart?
There's TrumpSwap.finance now, dog. There's
Hey, Ryan giving us some more cop.
nice. Copy.
What
Hey,
it is,
boys, I'm gonna love yous and leave yous. I've got to get a crack on. I think we're doing our normal stream that we back end off you guys just for our Australian viewers and that.
Right on, Rick.
Just,
Good to see you, bro.
Nice. Kick ass,
Yeah,
brother.
hey, boys, and stay strong. And yeah, all right. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
We'll
See
see
you
you.
later,
later,
all you guys.
Hey guys, I got a question about streaming. So I was streaming the other day, and I was live, and my camera just glitched out, and it just stopped working entirely. You could hear my voice, but it just stopped.
What kind of
So-
camera you got?
I got a C920. Is my
Oh.
Logitech C920.
Hmm.
You know, it's like 3 years old, but
Yeah. So, well, I would have said heat, but if you've got a like a
external.
yeah,
Shouldn't
it's
bother me.
no, the heat wouldn't bother those cams.
My computer doesn't have I don't think it has a GPU. I mean, it says Radeon graphics. Okay, so yeah, it's got a GPU. But I mean, I don't know what else to do because it seems that my computer just can't handle a live stream using StreamYard.
Yeah. It's
So should I spend $1,000 and go get a desktop computer just for live streams? Something with GPU?
what's the chipset on that thing?
I can't do this. Computer's so old. I bought this
That's probably what it
I
is.
mean, I was gonna say it probably is more computer based than because like the hardware, it's gonna come down to the video processing more than anything. So like the Logitech should be. I mean, if it works again later, then I don't think it'd be the camera. It's most likely your video issue. Probably is the lap. I mean, and you can probably get it. I wouldn't say you have to get a desktop to stream. All the. I'm on a MacBook right now, but obviously it would be better. But you can probably get a newer laptop. Will probably be fine still.
Yeah, the laptop. I was looking at the laptops here at Amazon Mex. They have their own version of Amazon. Everything's like 30-40% more. So I didn't want to spend like $2,000 on a laptop that a gaming computer or whatever. But I can get a nice desktop that has a pretty good GPU in it, and I can just make that dedicated just for streams. So I don't have any crypto on it or anything like that. So. I was thinking to do that because I know there's people out there that have the same kind of question. Maybe their equipment just isn't good. I have all these great accessories. I got everything. I got my green screen. I got my lighting. I got my mic. I've got it all, but I just don't think my computer is sufficient to be able to handle it.
Yeah. Might be part of the problem. A lot of times when you have the green screen going too, that was what was giving my computer problems was the green screen.
Interesting.
But if I turn the green screen off, the camera and everything seemed to be fine. So
yeah, the chroma key processing can be a little much too.
Yeah. So I think it's a processing power you got to have I think this thing was it was like a 2-core, and that was too slow and old. So I went up to 8, and now everything's fine, you know.
Okay.
But I just went up with the processing power.
This one, I can't read the stickers. It's an i7, but dude, it's like 3 years old, so not going to help too much. Yeah, you just got to have all that. It's just that, you know, I'm a nomad now. I'm a digital nomad, so the less equipment I have to carry, the better. So I didn't want to have to go buy another computer.
Absolutely.
No, I
You don't
feel
wanna
you
be
there.
active.
I mean,
You guys-
one of those-
all you nomads need to get together and start streaming together, talking to people about doing that.
like nomads chat. That would be
Like Silver was talking to me the other day about that, about him living out there, because it's like a different situation than people who are just, you know, hodlers at work, and you know, it's you guys have a different life, you know. I mean, like these downturns, fuck man, it gets everybody's panties in a ruffle when they're living off of crypto, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. But what I did is because we knew our son was being born, it was January 2018, and that was the first week of January 2018 was the wealthiest we ever were in crypto. So I took a bunch out, and it was enough for the first year of my son's life, right? For us to just be home with him and take care of him. The second year is when it got rough because crypto just didn't bounce, man. It's just like, you know. So, but I am meeting Alan tomorrow. Alan Bittner is here in Acapulco. We're meeting for lunch. We're gonna go have some beers on the beach and talk X. So I don't know, maybe we'll record it. I got one of those new DJI Osmo 2s. Badass.
Oh yeah, that's that. I've been looking at those. I literally have one in my freaking the Amazon cart, and I'm just like, maybe I'll get it, maybe I won't. I don't know. Yeah, those look cool.
Get the creator kit, the one that has the microphone, the separate microphone, and Wi-Fi and all that. It's really nice.
Absolutely film that. I mean, like, you guys, there was just a Hexagon meetup within the last week or two, right? Imagine if like that had been properly filmed and edited, and everyone could be showing their gains and how they're living their life and everything like that. That'll draw eyes. Absolutely.
Yeah,
you and Alan on the beach talking Hex. That'll draw some eyes too.
Need some gains first. We need some serious gains first. Let's get some gains.
He's over in the old town right now, you know, where John Wayne and all the famous Hollywood stars used to stay. And so I told him, look, stay there the first 2 weeks, then come on, move next door to me because we got a seasonal rental right across the hall here. I said, look, come over, stay here. I'll get you that rental. So it'd be great to have him living right next to me for 2 weeks. That'd be really badass.
Sick. Thank you, man.
Yeah, y'all definitely have to do a stream or two. That'd be great.
And it's funny that he came to Acapulco first. Of all the places, he came here first.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's good. I mean, why not? Why not? I mean, it's halfway.
Go where you know people. Go
exactly.
Where you know
That's
people.
where people are friendly and you know people. That's the best way to go. I mean, you'll find great. I mean, you can go somewhere new where you don't know anybody too. But like I like going where I know where I have some welcoming hands.
And you feel comfortable that something happens, you have somebody that can come help you out.
That's true.
But it doesn't seem like he has any problems with Spanish. I was watching his video, and his Spanish is pretty damn good. So he doesn't seem like he has any issues with that. But I don't know how you do it at Kukowski in Puerto Rico. I mean, I grew up with Puerto Ricans, and I can't understand shit. And I speak okay Spanish.
I'm not. I mean, I don't speak very good Spanish, but that's. I mean, I haven't really found that it's that impossible for me to get around, or that like I can still always get through any interaction, like, you know, and anywhere that I go. I mean, I was just at the electric place getting our electric switched over, and like there's one person in there that does speak English, is the guy that's like mopping the floor. They're like, as soon as they come in, he's like, they're like, oh, grab Tony. And like Tony comes in, he's like, what's up? I'm Tony. He's like, from New York. He's like, yeah. He's like, don't worry, I got Wanda over here. I've taught her enough English at the desk. She'll be able to help you. You know, it's hilarious. So that's usually what you find. I mean, I find that, you know, there's always somebody somewhere. And if I attempt some broken Spanish, then somebody's gonna laugh at me and be like, yeah, what do you need? You know, so.
That's the good part of Puerto Rico. I have to.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Although, yeah, if you go into like the mountainy towns and like, you know, into the rainforest and the Inca and shit, and like, yeah, I'm gonna run into people that are like, hey, they don't know, and they're not. That's all right. I'll ask somebody else. Sorry.
I had so many good times there. The guys, I got the little frogs, the goki frogs. Going for walks at night in Puerto Rico is just amazing. You hear these little goki. It's just so relaxing. You know, but here I wouldn't do it because mosquitoes get my ass.
Yeah, I will say that, man, the mosquitoes here, mosquitoes are worse in Canada than they are in Puerto Rico. They're really not that bad here. I mean, I'm not saying that they're not existent, but like, because it's nice and breezy all the time. It's just, I don't find them to be nearly as, even in Florida, I felt like they were worse. So yeah, I don't mind them. Craziest thing is I was talking on the stream the other day. It's like every day now I got like a nature scene in front of my house. It's like I'm overlooking a golf course and there's like wild dogs that'll run on through the water area like every day, and there's all the iguanas, and the dogs will come and snatch themselves up lunch, grab a couple of iguanas, all scatter, and the dogs will grab a couple of iguanas and just come prancing off. Like
they're good eats, man. They're good eating.
Yeah.
RG, when you were in the military, did they ever do like? When I was in Pensacola, they used to serve gator and rattlesnake and all kinds of other things on base on Fridays.
I mean, no, I was in North Carolina, man. They don't eat nothing weird out there. There's like, that's like fucking hamburger helper and potatoes is all those folks lived on, so they don't try and mess their diet up too much. You know what was weird? One of the weirdest things they used to feed us in the chow hall? Like, okay, so you know how the McRib is like a seasonal thing at McDonald's? Well, in the off season, it's a seasonal thing in Marine Corps chow halls. They just put that shit in a big old pan, and throw it on your plate, and you're like, what the fuck is this?
Well, I remember the Salisbury steak. That was pretty common. I don't remember that one though.
Oh, goddamn McRibs, man. They used to give us the old McRibs that didn't get sold the first season. I literally saw a box at our chow hall when I was in Virginia, stationed in Virginia for a little bit, and walking back around the backside of the chow hall, and there was a box that was stacked up out there, and one of them had a big fucking stamp on it that said U.S. Air Force rejected. And it was in the back of our chow hall. It's like, oh shit, these fuckers. I just saw a meme today, and it showed. Oh man, somebody's like, it was the Prince of Bel Air. He was driving by, like, you know how he's all excited he's in Bel Air, and it was a picture of him all happy, and it was said the first time a Marine walks into a United States Air Force chow hall. Because their food's fucking good, man. I mean, they got good food, like really good food, and our food is just dog shit. I mean, like literal dog shit. The eggs are green. They're fucking green.
Fuck, man.
Like you get a big bucket. They have buckets of shit, right? And it's like a big. It's like prison food, is what it is. I mean, it's straight up prison food.
The only time it was bad was when I was in the Navy. Navy, Marine Corps were.
Well, Navy chow halls. If you were lucky enough to be on a Navy chow hall or on a ship, it was better. I always thought that freaking milk that you guys had on the ships was weird. The stuff that you didn't have to put in the refrigerator or whatever.
Yeah, the one that comes in powder.
No, it was in a fucking box, man, and you just drank it. It was milk. I mean, I don't drink milk anyway. Never did. But
it's called Long Life milk here in Australia.
Yeah, something like that. You just open it up warm and they drink it. It was like, that shit's been sitting on the fucking shelves over there.
It's a little much for me, man.
But the ship was always good, man. The ship.
Oh, you know what? They have that in Europe too. That's all over in Europe as well. It's just
that damn milk.
Yeah,
I thought that was the weirdest damn thing. I was like, I ain't drinking none of that shit. Hell no.
But I'll tell you, when I was stationed in Sicily, that was the best thing ever because I was stationed on the Italian base, so I got to go to the Italian chow hall. We had wine for lunch, pasta every day.
Fuck, man.
It was amazing.
Hey, I heard about that shit they had in Iraq. Some of those chow halls had lobster and shit on Fridays. I was like, what the fuck?
That's a new military, man.
God damn, man. That is. Oh. Man, have you ever had to rip open an MRE when you were like starving hungry?
Never had one.
Man, like suck down a pork patty, a dehydrated pork patty with a fucking canteen full of water just to rinse it down. Oh man, you don't have time to cook it, so you got to eat it raw, like just dry, and it's like. Wow.
Hey, this is why Marines age well. You guys got lots of preservatives in you.
That shit was barbecue kangaroo. Seriously, Captain, barbecue kangaroo is unbeatable. I'll take a barbecue kangaroo.
Sounds good.
When you guys come out here for the Hex conference that we have in AU, you can have some crocodile, some friggin' emu, some kangaroo.
Yum.
Kangaroo is
good, yeah.
fucking amazing. It's
I've
so
always
good.
wanted to do.
You know,
get the emu egg, like the big
Oh,
ass emu.
yeah,
egg. I wanna
I've had
do
the
one of
ostrich,
those,
man. I've had the ostrich.
Oh yeah, I want to do that too. Like it's like what 24 eggs in one or something worth of.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I want to try one of those.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, Hexarican dry ass beef patties. Yep. And then oh man. And then everybody like becomes a chef, like fucking you mixing your shit up with the fucking dry. They had these crackers, right? That were supposed to be like some kind of bread or whatever, but it was really a cracker. And you put that in there and mix fucking nasty. And then like we'd be out in the middle of nowhere, like out in this was more prevalent in South Korea. We were out in the sticks. And all of a sudden, some little freaking Papa San dude would come up on a 3-wheeler bike, with a basket on it. And he'd trade us fucking moon pies and bottle Cokes for our MREs. And
That was a moon pie.
a moon pie is like a
chocolate.
little chocolate, like chocolate covered cookie with marshmallow in the middle of it.
I got
Mhm.
And they come out there and we trade the fuck out of those MREs for those things, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And they would take that shit home to like feed their families with and shit.
We call them whoopie pies.
We call them wagon wheels here.
Wagon wheels.
Wagon wheels.
You guys really are in a different world. Everything's different.
Huh.
Everything's got different names.
Yeah.
And where are you at, Hexmac?
Victoria, Australia.
Victoria.
Oh man, he's in the belly of the beast during this whole TV thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now what's up with that Vegemite shit?
Oh, dude, don't even. I fucking hate it. I can't stand it, man.
What is it?
It's. Have you ever heard of Marmite? That's what it originated from.
Well,
So
I don't know what the
Marmite-
fuck that is either.
Marmite is a English. It's like a preservative, but it's
You
it's
eat a
like
preservative, like straight up just a.
super salty, super like. I don't know what the fuck it's made out of, and I don't know why it's a yeast extract. According
A
to
yeast extract.
made into a fucking black paste.
Gross.
Enjoy
Fuck.
that on your breakfast.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, they put it on
That's-
like toast
that's-
and just like, just eat it on. Oof.
That's marsupial food. That's like the marsupial of food. Freaking yeast.
Calling me
That,
out in
like-
the chat.
That comes out of like a fucking bad alley in downtown LA.
They squeeze it out of bats. They just get a bat and they just squeeze it the fuck out of the bat.
God, man, that
It's
is
disgusting.
That's nasty. That is nasty.
Oh,
Vegemite.
man.
What else is out there? What else you guys got out there?
Can't stand it. We have
You got snakes everywhere.
Hmm.
Goddamn snakes everywhere.
They got big spiders.
Yep, huntsman spiders. Yep.
Those things are real. Those
Shit,
big old
yeah,
ass
man.
spiders you see on.
I was at my mate's house like 6 months ago, and he lives out on a big property out in the bush, and he's got this like corrugated metal just laying around in his backyard. And we peeled one of them off. It's like a spider the size of a fucking dinner plate was on the underside of this thing. They're everywhere here. But huntsmans aren't like poisonous. They won't send you to the hospital or anything like that.
Mhm.
It's the tiny little like redback spiders that you've got to watch out for here. Redbacks,
yeah.
like you get bitten by that, you're fucked.
Yeah, we got the black widows where I'm at. It's like freaking black widows everywhere, all over the damn place. I got one on my belt line one time. Got me. Oh man.
Ooh, that'll fuck you
Do
up.
they
man.
just leave holes in your skin? Is that
No, that's like
a
yeah,
That's
kind of
like-
not as bad as like a fiddler spider or what they call them on. I forget what they call those brown recluse.
The
recluses,
recluses,
yeah.
man.
Man,
Yeah,
those
the brown
ones will eat
recluses,
your
well,
skin up,
those-
man.
They will fuck you up, man. Yeah, those are like when I was in Southern Illinois, you'd see those bitches, like man, and they will kill a
My
person.
buddy sat on the toilet once and got bit in his taint.
Oh,
Recluse.
the gooch. And the gooch.
He had to go. He was hospitalized for weeks while they made sure that it didn't spread because it destroys the flesh.
Yeah,
like-
Ross. We got these brown ones now too. Now instead of just black widows, we have brown widows now. So now we have brown widows, brown recluses, and black widows out here. The black widows, when they bite you, you hurt. That hurts like a son of a bitch, man. You don't get the big old hole like the brown recluse, but the damn black widows hurt, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to teach my son that spiders are good, right? So we take the broom and we scoop them up and take them outside, But
My son doesn't like. He hates fucking spiders. I think he's got that arachnophobia shit. We're like sitting in the room the other day, and one like jumped off of the damn fan, the ceiling fan, and right onto the bed. We had to wait, and it hit and he flipped and he took off. Man, he was fucking. I ain't having none of this shit. Goddamn spiders.
Here in Mexico, it's cockroaches, man. There's cockroaches of all different kinds here. It just blows my mind. There's so many.
Cucaracha, man.
You go to a restaurant, you're sitting there eating, and they wave to you as they walk by. You're like, dude, come on, I'm eating here.
The flying cockroaches are the worst ones. Do you guys have the flying ones?
They have them in Tampa.
Oh,
Holy
yeah.
crap, they had them in Tampa. I'll never forget that.
The biggest cockroach in the world was killed on a Marine base in North Carolina at Camp Lejeune.
Oh,
They shot the fucking thing. It was a 3.5 inch or something, 2.5, 3.5 inch freaking cockroach, and they actually shot it.
Yeah, I remember in Tampa they were called palmetto bugs. So
that's a nice word we dress them up with. We call them the palmetto bugs. South Carolina too, man. A buddy of mine lives in Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, and like they have. I'll never forget. They have this like area where everybody congregates and eats food and shit, and these 3 restaurants kind of all come together. And there's in the middle of it outside is a hearth, and like we're just eating ribs there. And I like look back, and like the whole hearth is just moving, just like flowing, moving. And you like shine your cell phone light on it. And I'm like, terrified. You're like, and everybody else that like knows the place is like whatever. And it's like I have to come back to my table and like eat my ribs while I'm just like staring the shit down. Like
it's true though, man. It's true.
Okay, that's how you do it, I guess. It took me let me tell you, moving from Chicago down to Florida, that was a big, like the first time I saw a cockroach, or palmetto bug, whatever. I was up for the whole night, 2 nights, 3 nights.
Yeah, make sure I
don't remember when.
And the worst thing is you turn the lights off and hey, it's time to party.
Yeah, oh yeah. I slept with the lights on for like I'd say the first, like after that I was like, I'm just gonna keep the lights on for a while, I guess. This 2 nights, 3 nights, I don't know. I don't care.
At my brother's place in South Tampa, he lived in Azeel Street, right in South Tampa, right down by the Starbucks there. And I woke up in the middle of the night and I went to get a drink of water. I turned on the light in the kitchen. There's like 3 roaches drinking water out of the sink. I'm like, you motherfuckers! I hate this place. I hate this place. And they weren't the palmetto bugs ones. They were the ones that look like they're armored.
So
here's ready for battle.
Here's a real bad one. So when we were in the same place, we were doing mountain warfare training in South Korea, and it was fucking raining on us for 2 days straight. It's just like fucking nasty. So we get in our sleeping bags, right, and leaned up against a tree, trying to sleep. You're soaking fucking wet, and woke up in the middle of the night with my legs are crawling with shit crawling all over my legs from my toes all the way up to my freaking hips, right? I'm like, what the fuck? Jump out of fucking boom, boom, killing shit all over me. There were these freaking, like they had a caterpillar infestation where we were sleeping, and they were everywhere, like the trees, like you said, like that thing was crawling. The trees were crawling with these things. The ground was crawling with these. They were you had no space anywhere, and everyone's freaking out. The damn things are crawling all over it. I mean, they weren't doing anything to you, but it was just freaking nasty. And as you squished them, I mean, they were caterpillars.
It's at night.
It was at night.
Worse.
Oh man, it was freaking horrible. It was awful. Goddamn bugs, man. I hate bugs.
You sound like Anna. My wife's like that. She hates all kinds of bugs. She's just
ants are my biggest thing. I hate freaking ants, man. Ants just give me the fucking jeebies, man. I hate ants. Go to hands.
Oh
you guys have
god.
over there? Are they like? Do they buy it? We've got big bull ants here in Australia.
We got these little piss ant things, but they just get everywhere and they make little trails and they're all over your
Yeah,
place.
Puerto Rico, man. The one I was renting a place out, and these fucking ants, man. Like I was just sleeping, and it's a nice room, but like I didn't turn on the air conditioner. I never turned on I didn't like when I first got in the room. I just and I woke up just fucking covered in ants, man, and I was losing my shit, and like. I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, I went and bought like ant goop and whatever, and these ants just kept coming in. I turned on the air conditioner, and they all disappear. Like they just like. So now I'm like, all right, fine. I'll keep. I got to keep ants out with cold. I'll do it. I don't care. So yeah, you might have to get used to that, RG. You're not gonna like the ants down here.
I'll get me a big old fucking Hellman sprayer with fucking light them son of a bitches on fire with gasoline and shit.
Jeez. We used to do that when I was stationed in Pensacola. It was my C school, right? So we were in this ghetto ass barracks. It should have been torn down. And every night we'd have that little hairspray bottles. We get by the hairspray can and we'd light it on fire. We use it as torches and we torch the roads because the place was just infested. It's like, what do you do?
All right.
Hey, when you're 18 years old, what do you do, man?
That's right. That's right. That's what you do.
There's no women around, so you're just torching brooches.
All right, fellas. Well, I'm gonna call this one. We're talking about bugs and shit now. So, my hex, stake hex, and stay away from the rest of crypto. You're gonna get wrecked, guys. Stay away from it. Watch out. Be careful. It's ugly as fuck out there right now. It's probably got a whole nother leg up. Watch. It's got the whole thing's gonna go up again. Fucking Bitcoin's going to 100K. Ethereum's gonna hit 5K. Hex is gonna go sideways for fucking a year. And
first we go down, man. The dump continues tonight. Ethereum is down to under 1,600 now. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did Bitcoin go under 50 yet?
Not yet. We're close. Where was that? What's this Trump coin? Get this out of here.
I give us until October. I think October it's going to start winding down.
50. Yeah, we're at 5,200, so we're real close.
Yeah, it's gonna pump again. It's gonna pump again.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is
buy the dip. Buy the fucking Bitcoin dip, everybody. Buy the dip.
Pretty tasty dip for those that have been waiting. That's for sure.
Yeah, I definitely don't feel like this is the end to it. No way. This does not feel like an end to a bull run.
No, it does. It's the weirdest thing, man, because like. Remember when it was going 16, 17, 18K, it was like a fucking party, man. It was like every night, everybody was so excited. Everybody was talking about it. Now everybody's like, the fuck?
What's going on?
What the fuck's going
I
on?
mean, that's the shell shock, and we're going to feel that. But it's still no 45% dip that, like, this is still a 25% dip that we've seen this whole bull run so far. We haven't seen no 45% dips, I don't know if we're going to with the buying.
Might not. Freaking might not. There's some serious fucking oomph behind this thing. 50 freaking 9K. Holy shit, man.
Yeah, but you knew that pullback had to happen. You were saying it on fucking stream. You were last night, man, yesterday with you and Silver on stream when you're like, dog, I don't know. And he's like, that's him talking. That's him talking. I was like, I agree, RG. I was listening in like, I agree, RG. There's going to be some pullback here. That's got to be, and it's
there is.
There it is.
I mean, and I think even Hex is a little more pulling back going on here. I just want to let everybody know. So it doesn't matter, because everyone's staked and it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But guess what? It's going to change and go the other way too, because don't forget, we're still a low supply. We're still loaded up in the freaking exchange like nobody's business. It takes a little bit of energy to make this thing blow. And right now it's just so wound up and there's so many people front running this big stake right now that it has nowhere to go but down, So it's going to take a little dip here and there but eventually Hex is going to have its day. It's going to have its day. It's just not right this right. Nope. Go take a fucking few weeks off and get the hell off of all these streams and shit, guys. If you can't take it, if it's like turning your fucking stomach, then just walk away for a little bit.
Or do you like me to just ignore it entirely? I don't even pay attention.
I mean, and honestly, I feel the other way. Where like I'm super stoked that I have got a nice mic and my little office here set back up so I can start streaming with y'all again because like this shit, like when I'm doing this and hanging out with y'all, I'm not fucking looking at. I don't care. My finger's not on the button.
You're not hitting Staker app and shit going, God damn it. That's
No, I'm
not
not
what
doing
it
any of
used
that
to look
shit.
like,
So I'm just
motherfucker.
I'm chilling, talking about fucking spiders and shit over here.
Yeah, we'd rather get creeped out by that than the chart, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
it's a good time overall, man. It's fun to watch people squirm. I'm not gonna lie. There's part
It
of me
is.
that like would.
I agree.
Enjoy that.
I mean, if you were here for the run for 2017 and you sat it through a 3-year bear market, this is fucking
Yeah.
nothing. This
The-
is like
the only thing that I have some empathy for is people that are out there living on crypto right now. And
Yes,
and I mean, everybody makes their own fate, of course, makes their own decisions, makes their own choices, but I know how hard that must be for some people. And hearts out to you guys. But
Hey, but Bitcoin 49.8 right now in my black hole.
it's coming. Here comes the crash. Here comes the crash.
Straight to
Hey,
zero,
we're gonna
boys. Straight to
we're gonna
zero.
stream until Bitcoin hits 20K again, guys. I
never
doubt
again,
that'll
20K
happen.
again.
Hey, that's well, I don't know if that's likely to happen because of the big fat money that's in there is probably not going to move it. I think even those funds, they can't even move that shit, right? I mean, the funds are like locked in pretty much. So whatever that is, and then maybe fucking Rocket Boys stuff is, going to stay in there. So, I mean, it's always got that to fall down.
Yeah, they
to.
would look real fucking foolish if they had that weak of hands. That's for sure.
Yeah,
that's-
no, I doubt he pulls out unless he sees something good like Hex. I mean, was it at Cuban that is holding Hex? Was it Cuban's
Yeah.
wallet that they found was holding Hex?
Did someone just airdrop that to him or something to find out his policy?
Some
Send it?
Hexa can send it through, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but-
Hex can send it through.
Mhm.
Yeah, but so, well, what wallet were they looking at? They were looking at his Etherscan, weren't they?
Yeah, because he invested in Aave. That's the one that he had said. And the article is talking all about him investing in that. But then the second one that they mentioned was us. So like airdrop or not, we got the credit on the article. I'll take it. So
Yeah. Well, that, I didn't do anything for us right now though. So.
yeah.
All right, gents. Hey, thanks for coming by. Thanks. Hey, Coffee. Thanks for hanging out. There was a fucking shooting on the freeway I was going home. I got stuck in traffic for like 2.5, almost 3 hours. Everyone thought I was getting a sex change. No, not this time, guys. That's not planned until December. So after my big state comes out, then I get the full, I got it tits picked down and everything, and you'll see me then. All right, guys. Thanks for coming on. We appreciate all of you. We'll see you on Wednesday. I think we got a guest on Wednesday. We'll see how that goes. Maybe yes, maybe no. But have a good one. We'll see you in the next show.